Well, hello, everybody. It's time for some football here on the 2K Sports Network, broadcasting live from Municipal Stadium. Today's game is hosted by the Sunspots. They'll be competing against the Legends. I'm Dan Stevens, and sharing the booth with me is my esteemed colleague, Peter O'Keefe. Okay, Peter, let's review the lineups in today's game.
John Elway and Mike Singletary set the standard for the Legends. And when you think about the great ones, when you take an accounting of them, you're remiss if you don't consider these two pros. But they're not the only team featuring superstars. Joe Montana and Jerry Rice personify greatness for the Sunspots. Well, we're sure to see some huge passing plays with these two involved, and with an all-pro list of players backing them up, it's going to be a scorcher.
Okay, Joe. How you doing?
Gentlemen, please make your call.
Give us tails.
Tails it is.
We'll kick.
The Legends have won the toss and select to kick.
Nedney sends it away to begin the game. Clark fields it way back at the 10. Stopped at the 29.
Dwight Clark got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Sunspots send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 29-yard line. Craig gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down. Craig gets the toss and gets past the line, brought down at the 35. Third down, one man down. Rice catches the bullet out left, and they convert on third down.
This is what I want. Gun. Split spread.
Bennett will get the handoff and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's all play heads up right here.
Craig loses one on the play, and that will bring up third down.
The Ron Hurd got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That's his second tackle so far. Montana throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught at the 48. Runs out of bounds at the 46. Fourth down coming up.
Brian Taylor ran out of bounds there, well short of where he wanted to go.
A good play gets them close, but only close.
And close doesn't count in pro football.
The Sunspots want to talk it over, and they take their first time out. Law gets ready to punt it away. Law gets the ball and punts it away. Let the punt bounce for a touchback.
Tony Law saw his kick go squirrely on him for a touchback. Tough luck.
The Legends will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Elway passes a high, long one, and the big catch is made with daylight in front of him. Touchdown!
Cliff Branch has no one around to stop him, and what are the defenders doing out there?
What? I mean, were they thinking he'd drop it?
Apparently they weren't even thinking at all. It makes you wonder how far away we are from substitutions in that secondary.
Big play to snare that one and put 6 on the board.
He's got a nose for the end zone and the ability to get there. Coverage better tighten up, though, unless they want to see that play again.
It's good. Nedney boots it away. Clark gives the kickoff at the 10. Stopped at the 30.
Dwight Clark tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Sunspots stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. They start at their own gains about 3 yards. Second down, 6 yards to go. Gray gets the call again and gains about 3 yards. Singletary tackles him for a short loss. Fourth down coming up. Law lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Don't let him get that point.
Law gets the snap and punts it away. Brought down at the 31. The Legends had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their 31-yard line. Law gets the sack way back at the 24. A flag is thrown on the play. Let's see what it is.
Neutral zone infraction. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
Mike Gardner was lined up on the ball, and the ref called him on it. That's a neutral zone infraction.
Sanders gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Look alive on this one.
Sanders hauls in the pass and gets past the markers for a first down.
Barry Sanders made the grab back there and then tacked on a few more. Nice play.
That was exactly what the offense wanted. Good job not to even let it get to third down.
He was still short of the yardage marker when he received that ball, but his legs and determination got him the first.
Elway gets all of his arm into this pass, and it's incomplete. Branch catches it left sideline and is at the 50. Finally dropped at the 46. Sanders will get the carry on first down, and it's taken down near the line and actually loses a bit.
Adam Williams read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Jesse has this one fly off his fingertips, incomplete. Verloc gets the sack way back at the 47. That will bring up fourth down. Hammock gets ready to punt it away.
Oh, yeah, punter. I'm coming. I'm blocking it.
Hammock gets the ball and punts it away. Brought down at the 23.
This is what we're going to do. Pair slots 50 to...
The Sunspots take the field, and their running game has yet to get on track. We'll see if it happens here as we started at their own 23-yard line. Montana throws a bullet to the flat, and the ball is caught at the 27, and he's stopped right there.
Jerry Rice had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Myers tackles him for a short loss. We have a penalty marker on the play. Let's get the call from the field.
Neutral zone infraction. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
Craig Coleman had crossed the plane made by the tips of the football on that last one, so we got the call for a neutral zone infraction.
Montana throws a bullet, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
Dwight Clark got out of bounds and got the first. Nice run.
They get the first, but Peter, they didn't have far to go out there, did they?
Oh, they didn't. That's the good thing about second and short. You got a lot of options.
Gibbs catches it over the middle and tries to get free. Popped hard at the 42.
This kind of pickup should be no...
bring up fourth down.
Mike Singletary just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But, you know, Dan, the only thing that's going to grow is this D's morale.
He now has 5 tackles in the game. Law takes the snap and punts it away. Dragged down at the 29.
Rod Woodson did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Legends had their last drive stalled at the tail end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 29-yard line. Jesse grabs the bullet, and he's stopped right there.
John Elway
Threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Sanders tries it for the third time and takes it upfield. Chased down at the 45. First down, 3 wideouts in the game. Sanders will get stopped at the line, and that brings up second down.
Marcus Fillion targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Fillion tackles him for a short loss. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Legends are out in front, 7-0. It's intercepted. Brought down at the 40.
Lott has this pass dead to rights all the way, Dan. He's got the interception and enough room to run the ball and give his offense a head start.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to do like that.
Montana zings it to the right side, and it's caught at the 49, and he's stopped right there. Threets tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Pass interference.
Kerry Threets slapped around the receiver way too much on that play, and the ref let him know it with a flag for pass interference.
5 on the play clock. Gray goes right up the middle and gains about 3 yards. Second down, 1 man back. Gray picked up about 7, and that brings up first down.
Okay, let's run. Split twins.
Montana zips it to the left sideline, and he's on target for a gain of 5.
Joe Montana is a pro. He knows exactly what his receivers are going to do, and pow, he hits them.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Caught for a touchdown!
Jerry Rice is matched up well with the defense on this one, but is able to stay 1 step ahead for the completion. It's worth another look here. Oh yeah, the D might want to put more men on him next time.
This is a take-no-prisoners kind of guy when he is in the red zone.
After piling up some good yardage on the day, he makes a big play here for a score.
It's good! Griffin kicks it off. Woodson feeds it way back at the 10. Stopped at the 30.
Rod Woodson got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put much on the run back.
The Legends were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 30-yard line. Sanders carries it for the 6th time and searches for a hole. Brown brings him down behind the line at the 28. Branch catches the heater left sideline and gets past the markers for a first down. Sanders gains 8 yards. that brings up second down. Penalty marker down on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Holding. Repeat first down.
Gilbert Zimmerman held his man on that play, and hey, you can't do that. That was offensive holding any day of the week.
Sanders gets the call again and moves forward for 7.
Barry Sanders makes a great run here, but the design run is far from foolproof.
It's risky, but it's a lot easier when you've got such great blocking up front.
Yeah, you don't want your quarterback smashing and bashing for yards. You want him to have a smooth ride all the way.
Peter, they get some of the yards back, but they will need more of the same on the upcoming second down.
Yeah, they got into a hole on first down, but they're climbing out a bit. We'll see what happens.
Elway throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught. It will be a loss on the play, however. Hammock takes the snap and punts it away. Dragged down at the 28. The Sunspots got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their own 28-yard line. Craig picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
Roger Craig got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
Craig will get the carry on second down and runs into traffic. Tackled at the 31. Craig will take this one off the toss and gets tackled short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down. Law lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Law takes the long snap and punts it away. Dragged down at the 35. The Legends have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive that starts at their 35-yard line. Long runs him down and sacks him at the 32.
Take it to your man right here.
Elway throws a bullet to the flat, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Branch makes the catch out to the left, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Elway unloads this to the right sideline, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. Sanders will get the carry on first down and gets the first and more. Finally stopped at the 3. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Neutral zone infraction. The penalty is the
Dan, watch this play unfold. These guys are so talented, it's really just amazing to sit back and watch them take care of business. Oh, and I'll tell you what, he takes care of business throughout this play. Makes me want to hit the gym again and maybe, get back down there on the field. Dominant pass, dominant run, a lot of firepower on the field here.
Touchdown! Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
neutral zone infraction. The penalty is the touchdown.
Now the point after, and it's good. Nedney boots it away. Clark fields the kickoff at the 11. Stopped at the 30.
Dwight Clark got a few yards off the run back there. Add that to the somewhat shallow kick, and that's a pretty good job by the special teams.
The Sunspots bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 30-yard line. Rathman catches it in the flat and tries to get free. Forced out at the 40.
Number 68 forced his man out back there. Allowed some yards, yes, but stopped them short of the markers.
Peter, they gave up a bundle and allow a second and short situation.
Yep, the offense holds all the cards.
Craig has has his number called on second down and heads left. Stopped at the 47. First down. Intercepted. Runs out at the 44.
Rod Woodson iced that pass beautifully, but he's not the sort of player who gets satisfied easily.
No, he is not. That is a huge run he tacks on there to give his offense some very favorable field position.
Run it to the end zone himself, but that would have been greedy. That leaves something for the offense to do.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
Sanders picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down. Sanders carries it past scrimmage and passes the line. Tackled at the 42. Up hard at the 41. Blackwell will be credited with the tackle. There's a penalty marker on the play. Let's listen into the call. Fourth down, and the punting unit is on the field.
Oh, yeah, Butter. I'm coming. I'm blocking it.
Hammond gets the ball and punts it away. Let the punt bounce for a touchback.
Devin Hammock saw his kick go squirrely on him for a touchback. Tough luck.
The Sunspots comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before the break. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Montana fires this one over the middle, and the ball is caught for a gain of 7 on the play.
Brent Jones had 2 guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
The short game is working okay for them. It's been methodical, but they are moving the ball.
Yeah, they need to strike deep at some point, though, to loosen up that secondary.
Craig picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up third down. Montana throws a heater right sideline, and they convert on third down. There's a penalty marker on the play. Let's listen into the call.
Guy McIntyre had no business being downfield on that one. He's supposed to stay on his side of the line, so he was an ineligible receiver.
Makes the catch on the right sideline, and they get the first on third and long.
Joe Montana threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
Great pass, Peter, and he's having a terrific day so far.
You bet. So far, he's got 116 yards and 1 interception.
Hauls him down in the backfield, and the clock will continue to run. The Sunspots will take a timeout. That's their second. Montana throws the pass, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Aaron Wright came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Tackled at the 20.
Rod Woodson got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
Elway throws it. The Legends take their first timeout.
Come on, let's find our rhythm.
Sanders gains 13 yards, and that will bring up first down. Elway wipes it out left side, and the reception's made at the 37, and he's stopped right there. Grant.
Our passing game is working, baby. Working.
the 44-yard attempt, and it's good.
Chris Nedney
Sends it whizzing between the goalposts for a field goal. Straight down the pike.
The field goal will extend their lead some here in the first half.
It's still early, but the momentum is definitely behind them now.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Legends enjoying the lead, 17-7.
Okay, Dan, let's get this halftime show started. What do you have for us?
Well, here's a look at our halftime stats, and as you can see, it paints a pretty clear picture. The Legends are winning because of it. Let's see if they can keep up their dominance in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Branch came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. An 80-yard touchdown for the visitors. The Legends strike first and go up by 7. Later on in the second quarter, all at their own 44-yard line. Number 42 was in the right place at the right time as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Still early in the second quarter, the Sunspots behind by 7. Montana would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. They knotted up 7-all. The Legends, middle of the second. Sanders is going to take this one to the outside, and once he gets the corner, it's a foot race. A 26-yard play that set up a visitor's touchdown. The Legends ahead 14-7. Woodson shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Late into the second quarter, the ball at their own 23-yard line. Montana went to work on third down, and he was able to find his man. Unfortunately, the drive stopped shortly afterwards, and they had to punt it away. Coming up on the end of the half, the Legends leading by 7. Nedney would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. And that will do it. The Sunspots are down at the half, 17-7.
Excellent job, Dan.
The Legends get the ball first this half, and another score by them could really open up this game. They currently lead 17-7. Now let's get to the game. Griffin kicks it, and the second half is underway. Tackled at the 36.
Rod Woodson
Fields a strong kick here, reads the field, and then he's off.
He'll end up getting some good yardage when it's all said and done. He did better than I thought.
And that gives his offense a little more of an edge when they start their drive.
Elway rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Chris Farrat
Closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Sanders takes his 13th carry of the game and searches for a hole. Finally dropped at the 45. Sanders bulldozes right of center and rambles for about 5. Second down from the eye. Sanders gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up first down.
Barry Sanders
Beat his man with a sweet little juke move back there.
He gets another call, and he's carried the offense on his shoulders for these last 3 plays.
Hey, until it stops working, there's no reason to look elsewhere.
Sanders carries it for the 4th straight time and runs into traffic, popped hard at the 27. Carr penetrates and makes the stop at the 28. There's a penalty marker on the play. Let's listen into the call.
Neutral zone infraction. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Marcus Philiop was lined up on the ball, and the ref called him on it. That's a neutral zone infraction.
The editor is at the 10. Finally stopped at the 7. It'll be first and goal. Williams
Adam Williams got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That's his third tackle of the game. Elway zings it to the right side, and the completion is good for 6.
John Elway
Played the pass perfectly, zeroing in on his man despite the coverage. You know, it's all about accuracy in that situation. Again, he uses the middle of the field to advance the football. And Dan, why not?
Well, they found some seams, some crease right in the middle, and, well, they feel they can take advantage of it at any time. Kane makes the catch. Touchdown! Now the point after, and it's good. Nedney sends it downfield. Clark fields it way back at the 10. Dragged down at the 35.
Dwight Clark received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Sunspots are fading fast and desperately need to score. Their offense will start this drive at their 35-yard line. Montana throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught at the 35. Dragged down at the 44. Gregg gains 3 yards, and that brings up first down.
No, no, no! Not today! No!
Montana throws a bullet here, and the reception's made at the 38. There's a penalty marker on the play. Let's listen into the call.
Ineligible receiver, down 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
Guy McIntyre had no business being downfield on that one. He's supposed to stay on his side of the line, so he was an ineligible receiver.
Gregg picks up 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Roger Craig played it smart back there by following his blockers, and that allowed him to make some good yards.
Peter, they get some of the yards back, but they will need more of the same on the upcoming second down.
Well, they got into a hole on first down, but they're climbing out a bit. We'll see what happens.
Craig dodges this one way out right and moves forward for 7. Gains 8 yards, and they will move the chains. First down, 2 tight ends in the game. Montana tips it to the left sideline, and it's good for a gain of 8.
Jerry Rice
Had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
This guy can really twist up the coverage in that short area.
That's right, Dan. Those quick routes have been open for him all day. Obviously, that's what the defense wants to give him.
Gregg is at the 20, brought down hard at the 18. It will be first down. Gregg gets the handoff and heads left, stopped at the 17.
Roger Craig got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Jimmy Gibbs has this one in his hands and then drops it.
That was a rare incompletion, Peter. This passing game has shown very few weaknesses.
Well, the D better find some because there's still over a quarter left to play.
Montana throws it to the left sideline, and it's off his fingertips, incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Brian Taylor
Almost brought that baby in, but it was just off his fingers.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Third is such a crucial down, Dan. When you won't convert, it really hurts.
It's good. Griffin kicks it off. Woodson fields the kickoff at the 8. Tackled at the 29.
Rod Woodson
Was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Legends come out on offense, and they are well ahead. They'll start this drive at their own 29-yard line. Sanders picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up second down. Sanders has his number called on second down and will gain close to 6.
Barry Sanders did a great spin move back there that allowed him a few more yards.
A decent play, and they'll now face third and short.
That's a key thing. Make third down easy, and they did just that.
Now they just need to convert. We'll see what they do. Sanders picks up about 2, and they will be just shy of the markers. Fourth down. Hammond gets the ball and punts it away. Stop at the 29.
Here we go, guys. Double, strong, tall.
The Sunspots will begin the drive at their own 29-yard line. Gray gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down. Second down, just a single receiver on the field. Spellman sacks him back at the 29.
Wayne Spellman just nails the quarterback on this play behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to cost the offense a few yards. Oh, Dan, that was a great job of getting to the quarterback. Nice sack.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a third and long. Lott kicks it away on the coverage, incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Ronnie Lott couldn't get all the way positioned for the interception, but still managed to graze the ball with his fingertips.
Well, the D holds tight on third and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down. Dragged down at the 37. The Legends stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their 37-yard line. Sanders has his number called on first down and searches for a hole. Dragged down at the 42. Elway just rifles this one, and it's intercepted. Touchdown!
James Hakeem makes what has to be the play of the week, Dan. You know we're showing this one again. Oh, fantastic job picking off the quarterback. Then he sees his route and powers upfield for the end zone for 6. You can't coach that.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
Griffin boots it away. Woodson fields the kickoff at the 11. Dragged down at the 35.
Rod Woodson
Took a kick that wasn't so hot and burst through the defense for a big gain.
The Legends were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their 35-yard line. Sanders makes the catch on the right sideline and is at the 35. Stopped at the 39. Branch catches it left sideline, and he will be short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Cliff Branch got out of bounds after getting some yardage, but you can tell that it wasn't as much as he wanted.
Peter, they couldn't get the last few yards they wanted, and now it is fourth down.
Boy, a good call, but as you said, they just couldn't get the last few yards they needed.
Tackled hard at the 21. The Sunspots are now on the field, and except for a few big plays, they can't be happy with their passing game. We'll see what they call on this drive as we start at their own 21-yard line. Craig loses about 3, and that brings up second down.
You're not going nowhere.
Gray takes it for his 23rd carry and chews up about 4 on the play.
We're going with quads, 90s, slant and stops.
Grabs the fastball over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Montana fires this one over the middle, and it's caught just barely past the markers for a first. First down, 10 yards to go. At the 45.
Corey Myers read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That will be his 4th tackle so far. What do you think of his performance, Peter?
Solid game, Dan. Really carrying his sizable weight out there.
Taylor makes the nice catch and tries to get free, and he's stopped.
Corey Myers doesn't make contact with the quarterback on this play until well after the play is over. You can't get away with that. Oh yeah, definitely a late hit. That's roughing the passer for sure, and the refs, they like to protect quarterbacks in this league.
Montana throws a heater right sideline, and he connects at the 20. Finally popped out of bounds at the 9. It'll be 1st and goal.
Zen Langston
Finally pushed him out of bounds, but by then the damage was done. He's given up a ton of yards on that play.
That will be his 4th tackle of the contest. Rice catches it in the flat and is at the 5. Pushed out at the 1.
Jerry Rice
Had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
Peter, no one seems to be able to stop this guy on the left side. They've found him 2 times over there.
He's been running sharp routes, but it makes you wonder about the coverage over to that area.
Craig takes the handoff and runs into traffic. Tackled at the 1. Fumble. Joseph gets the call on 3rd down, and
Zen Langston
Rattles the ball carrier's cage there, so much so that the football comes loose. And then since he isn't the one who just got his bell rung, he's alert enough to recover the fumble.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely not. That was a big-time play.
The Legends haven't gotten much out of their offense recently and are looking to get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 7-yard line. Finally stopped at the 27. That will bring up 1st down. Sanders catches the bullet out left and picks up maybe a yard. 2nd down, 2 wideouts on the field. Sanders gets the call on 2nd down and almost gets back to the line of scrimmage, but not quite before he's taken down. Lott makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Lott couldn't get all the way position for the interception, but still managed to graze the ball with his fingertips.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Clark makes a fair catch at the 36. The Sunspots fumbled the ball away last time. Let's see if they can hold on to it this time as they start this drive at their 37-yard line. Craig picked up about 7, and that brings up 2nd down. Woodson tackles him for a short loss.
Rod Woodson got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
They don't let that play get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up 3rd down. Bennett picks up about 2, and that brings up 4th down.
Number 68
brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That's his second tackle so far. Farrar tackles him for a big loss at the 29.
Will Farrar just pinned his man to the mat when it counted, and he'll get his defense off the field as a result.
Way to step up on fourth down. Hey, you think that offense wishes they hadn't gone for it?
Well, I think they wish they had a little more to show for it than a couple of yards, a couple of bruises, and a bench under their butts.
Peter, that seemed like an odd situation to go for it on fourth down. What do you think?
Well, it was very gutsy, but maybe they should have used their heads and not their digestive system on that one.
How was that?
You know, guts.
Gutsy.
Digestive.
Sanders gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down. Sanders takes this one way out left and passes the line. Stopped at the 24. Third down, 2 receivers to the left.
Let's go, D! That's what we're there for! Go back! Go back!
Third down with the tight end right. The Sunspots take their first timeout.
Mike Gardner would not be denied and dropped them for a huge loss. That'll get the defense going. Big play.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Nedney with the 44-yard attempt, and it's good.
Chris Nedney
Sends it whizzing between the goalposts for a field goal. Straight down the pike.
Nedney kicks it away. Clark catches it back at the 10. Brought down at the 29.
Dwight Clark got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Sunspots start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:50. Montana lets it go here, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Kerry Threets
Came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down. Second down and 4 wideouts in the game. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. That will bring up first down. First down, the clock is now at 1:39. Montana throws a bullet to the flat, and it's off. Incomplete. Second down, tight end to the left.
Ain't no quitting around here!
Taylor, the Sunspots, will take a timeout. That's their second.
John Taylor
Had 2 guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
Well, you know, this is just not working. He made a good play on the ball, but for what?
This team is always throwing short. Problem is, they're not picking up any significant yardage after the catch.
Exactly. Montana throws a beauty to the right side, and the reception's made at the 38. The Sunspots take a timeout. That's their final one.
Come on, D! Just like practice. No worries.
Montana throws this to the end zone, and it's caught for the score.
Joe Montana
Throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
Whoa, he stuck that one in there for his second TD, as he has been doing game in and game out.
Yeah, he's proven today that he is the man.
It's good. Griffin pooches it, Freets collects it at the 41. Dragged down at the 39.
Dan, this game is over. There's no way for the D to stop the clock, and the offense is just going to sit on the ball to win this one.
Elway takes a knee, and the clock will tick down.
That last play wasted enough time to allow them to run out the clock now. All they need to do is sit on it, and this game is in the bag. They'll take their sweet time getting this play off, Dan. There's no reason for them to hurry the snap.
Elway takes a knee, and that will do it.
Well, that loss will bring up third down, but they can't be too worried about it. They're still eating up the clock.
With that, let's look back at some of the plays that made the difference in this one. So, the ball game is over. Let's take a quick look back at how it went with our post-game show. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Sanders would get up ahead of steam, and then it was clear sailing from here. A 19-yard play that set up a visitor's touchdown. The Legends moving ahead big and now lead by 17. After driving 48 yards on 10 plays, Griffin would come on and connect on the field goal try. The Sunspots connect on the field goal. Towards the end of the third quarter, the Legends leading by 14. Hakeem is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way, and he's able to get his hands on this one and picks it off. They climb back again and are now down by 7. The Sunspots on D. Joseph is going to have a bead on this fumble, and he's right there to get his hands on it. The Sunspots down 24-17. Sanders is going to bounce this one to the outside, and look at the execution up front, and he's in the clear. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. After driving 2 yards on 3 plays, Nedney is called upon to attempt the field goal, and this one is true. The Legends connect on their second field goal. Trying to answer back, the Sunspots back by 10. Montana would drop back and deliver a strike on this one, and that's where we'll have to leave this one. The Legends squeaked out a win, 27-24. Finally, let's give it up for our 2K Sports Player of the Game.
Cliff Branch showed us exactly why he's a legend. He was the focus of the offense in this one, making big catch after big catch on his way to some big numbers. When a receiver asserts himself like that, it doesn't go unnoticed.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.